I get it. I fucked up. I have fully committed to doing the October Nationals show. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. We got a jam-packed day today. See what I did there? It is officially 10 days since I filmed the last video, and we did the last 10 days on virtually no carb. I did end up having one high carb day in those 10 days, and I just had 80 grams of carbs. I had 30 grams of oats pre-workout, 30 grams of oats post-workout, and that was just on my leg day because I feel like my training was really suffering. And like I said, I need to bring up those hamstrings, need to bring up that back, so I really just wanted the extra carbs to give me the extra energy so I can annihilate that fucking workout. Even though we're kind of off everything right now, we are finally adding carbs back into the diet today. So I'm super excited because this, I guess, is kind of the start to the off season, I guess you would say, to be competing in nationals in October. So we're gonna cook breakfast. It is 1:33. Now what I've been doing is I have kind of been intermittent fasting until about 1/2 o'clock every single day. Usually at 1 o'clock, I'll eat my pre-workout meal and then go and train. But because we have so many appointments today, we are not eating our pre-workout meal, and we are just gonna make a smoothie to try to just kind of like prolong that like fast, but still get the nutrients in, still get the protein in, and kind of kickstart that metabolism to keep our body tight and still in an anabolic state. I'm gonna show you my go-to smoothie. You're gonna need a blender. When you are having a post-workout shake, you wanna use a straight isolate. It isolates out the fat and the carbs, and you know if you have a good quality protein, you can take the protein, divide it by the scoop size, it'll give you a percentage. If your post-workout protein is anything lower than 85%, you know that there's a ton of fucking bullshit in there. You need some water. My favorite is sliced strawberry and bananas. Berries have super low calories, and bananas are super rich in vitamins. So I mean, these are kind of like, in my opinion, my like perfect combo to just like feel good, feel energized. And I've been trying to cut down on caffeine, believe it or not. I've only been having one Monster a day, and for the last 3 days, I've only been using Gorilla-Mine Nitric. When you have tons of caffeine, guys, your adrenal glands just get like fucking burnt out. And then you need more caffeine to get the same result. So I'm just trying to cut back on caffeine for the next, I don't know, week. So then I'm gonna obviously go back up to what I was, just because I work so much, I just need that extra push. But it's gonna hit me a lot more with less. And then I just am gonna put a tablespoon of natural peanut butter in here. You can use olive oil, avocado oil. You can really use any healthy fat you want. I just like to put a little bit of fats in my pre-morning shake because fats slow down the digestion of protein. If I were to just put strawberries, bananas, water, and protein in there, it would digest way faster than I want it to. I want to make sure that this smoothie digests slower. One, so I won't be in a catabolic atmosphere, and two, I won't be fucking starving to death because it literally just like went right through me. Ugh, I'm gonna turn this camera off before you guys get actually deaf by the blender, and I'll see you guys at the first appointment. I'll probably know this parking garage by now, but like my hair is like out of control. If you're watching this, it's probably my birthday today, because my birthday is this upcoming Thursday, which is probably when this video is going to be posted. And guys, I've kind of said this when I was dieting as well, but if you're like working really hard and your body's not changing, go and get a haircut, because then everywhere you go, they're going to be like, oh my God, you look so different. And you're going to be like, yeah, I do. I've been dieting. And it's all gonna come together, I promise. So we're going to see our boy Sam, and we'll just do a transition there. Don't have gel in my hair, so forgive me because I look like an absolute dingus right now. My back has not been worse. For the last 4 days, my back has been in more pain than I can physically comprehend. And I'm not getting back on the painkillers. I'm not getting back on the opioids. It literally took me so much to kick that addiction that I would just rather be in like excruciating pain right now than fuck up my life again and start taking those painkillers. The biggest thing that helped my slip discs was dry needling. She like did all the trigger point releases, which seemed to reduce the inflammation a lot in the area so that less of that sciatic nerve pain would like shoot down my leg. And doing this 2 or 3 times a week, I actually started to walk. I was skateboarding. I was training at like 90-95%. I couldn't squat 800 pounds, but I was still training with like optimal intensity. Before we leave for Tampa, I'm gonna try to get 3 or 4 of these appointments in just to try to reduce the inflammation. And yeah, we're gonna go get that done, and I'll see you guys soon. Feels good, air conditioner's on, cause your boy's sweaty. Yo, I don't know about you guys, I literally forget laundry in the dryer and the washing machine like every single day. I swear these have been wet in here for like 3 fucking days. Back's feeling good, gives me that like temporary relief, and then as I keep doing it, that temporary relief kind of just becomes 100% relief. But it is time to cook our first meal of the day. So let's get it. Guys, so we got our pre-workout meal and I'm absolutely starving. It is 4 o'clock. So we're gonna go train in like prime time, unfortunately, today. But I got a lot of work to do tonight, so I just wanna go kill this workout. So basically what we got 350 grams of egg whites. We have 50 grams of oats. We're gonna do a handful of blueberries and some pancake Walden Farms syrup, and then some sea salt and 2 scoops of Gorilla Mind. Now, I feel like I'm in a lot better position now than I was 10 days ago. Number 2 or 3, I guess I have 3 things to say. Number 2 is I have fully committed to doing the October Nationals show. My last prep, I felt like I was constantly playing catch up. You guys know that my dad had 2 strokes. My mom got cancer. I was just going through some mental things, and like, even though I won overall and I looked insane for that show, that prep, everything was going against me. I can set up this next prep to be less stressful, less toxic, and just be on top of everything instead of constantly playing catch up. So I'm super excited to announce that I am gonna be prepping for nationals, and we are really not gonna waste 1 fucking day. Number 3 is, because we push all of our food back by like 3 hours instead of like eating at like 9 a.m. and eating at 1, we are only eating like 4 to 5 meals a day right now, but each meal be a lot more higher in protein, carbs, and fat, so you just feel a lot more satiated. I'm not a huge fan of intermittent fasting, but because my discipline and I guess drive and motivation hasn't been spot on of like sticking to my diet post-show, I want to make sure that I optimize everything for success right now. We are still getting in 220 to 230 grams of protein. Obviously, we dropped the protein because we're not on a high dose of testosterone anymore. My protein synthesis, my insulin sensitivity isn't as good as it was, but we replaced those calories with some extra carbs so we can utilize our training better. And like I said, we do have a few events and festivals coming up, so we are probably gonna do a low dose SARM, GW, Helio cycle, all the ones that I sell on the markplummer.com, and just do like a quick like 3-week little tighten up while still working on those weak body parts. I'm about to crush this pre-workout meal, and then I'm gonna have my boy Emmanuel come, and then I am personally gonna make a sick edit and kind of just roll that right now. So sit back, relax, get some motivation, and let's go train.
Give it to me like or without you. Driving me crazy just thinking.
I fucked up. I'm too fluffy right now.
Or without you.
We've been back on track for the last 7 days, and we ain't stopping.
Do this thing when you bite